Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here. So glad you could be with me this morning with Forex Smart Trade, where our goal is to make you the best version of yourself, and we do that by teaching you how to currency trade with our super accurate proprietary trading tools, and we supplement that with exceptional training. And we think that personalized one-on-one training is really the only way to get good at currency trading. With that, in this session, with our tools, we've got a dozen different signals. I am going to focus on two this morning. The session is about 30 minutes. The one trade is something I call the 10-point trade, where basically we're trying to get the lines to all line up. And the second is a little scalp trade known as the thick orange line trade. With that, let us get started. And we start by first having to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
As many of you know, I have been trading about 3 years. I find these tools to be extremely accurate, and that's why I recommend it. They work terrific for me, and I believe they'll work terrific for you once you learn how to use them. One of the other benefits of our program is that we do live trades every day, where we have an experienced trader come online. They go through their analysis, so it's a teaching moment, and then recommend a trade, which helps you on your journey to becoming a trader by getting a couple good trades a day. When you're in the light program, you've got access to 5 live trades. We've got one this morning, and then tonight at 10, the intro to coaching session, they'll also do a live trade. However, when you get to become a member, you get another 10 plus live trade sessions with other people who have other trading strategies. So it really helps you get much better. So the fact that we do this, we're confident. We every day can stand up and show you show you a trade, why we think it's a good trade, and then you can see the end result. With that, I work off of a trade routine. Again, I've turned everything on and turned everything off, or turned everything off and turned everything on right before we started here. So I know the charts are live. Review of yesterday. It is good practice to see what's happening every day and make a little bit of an analysis of it, not just in trading, but in life. On Tuesday, we did a live trade, and we took a couple trades Monday, both closed. We took a couple trades on Tuesday. One of them didn't close. I went back and looked at it. That was a little scalp trade. The signal was good. It just didn't hit. There was nothing more that I think we could have done in the analysis to make that better. That thick orange line trade is accurate about 90% of the time. Now, if you looked at my trade results from Tuesday, even though I took a hit because I was trading a lot size of 10, which was a $2,000 hit, I still had a profitable day because I was able to supplement that with other trades. So we're not going to hit 100% of the trades. My accuracy is about 80%. And I am generally profitable most days. And on the days I'm not, I try to minimize it and at least get to break even. So, but that gets into the selection of what we're choosing to trade, what trades we're choosing to take. In the beginning, I was more aggressive and I would take trades that were borderline. Now I don't. I'm looking for a certain signal, and if I get that signal, great. If that results in one trade for the day, that's one trade for the day. If it results in 7 trades for the day, excellent. But I'm looking for what I want. I've looked at the signals long enough that when I see the setup I want, I'm going to take it. I don't need to be trading all day long. I just need a couple good trades a day, and I'm making terrific money. So with that, let us go and let's get started. Now, as we're technical traders, we're trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at picking up the anticipated future move. News also impacts currency. So we want to know what that news is, and we get that news by taking a look at Forex Factory, forexfactory.com, and it breaks news down into 3 pieces. Yellow is a low impact, orange is a medium impact, red is a high impact. So I'm looking for red items, and I want to be able to know where they are and what currency pairs they evaluate or expected to impact, and then trade around that. And my general rule of thumb is I like to stay out of it about 2 hours beforehand. Here, OPEC is meeting in the last, I don't know, at least last 3 years. OPEC hasn't really had, they give it a red high impact, but OPEC meetings haven't had much impact on the currency. Oil is traded in the USD, but and when it's an all-day thing, it's something you can't specifically act on. So I kind of tend to ignore this. But the other part of it is OPEC hasn't had as much impact. So I'm not quite sure why they still give it a red. So we've got kind of clear sailing throughout the day with no reds that we need to worry about. So let's get into our trading. This first chart I'm looking at is the light 6 majors, which is one of the templates that are in the green chart. I call it the composite chart because it shows us 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1 hour candle. I typically trade off of a 1 hour chart. On a 1 hour chart, moves are worth usually between 5 to 30 pips. And I find a sweet zone of right around 10 pips for most trades when I'm trading off of the 1 hour chart. So with the 1 hour chart, I'm going to start with this middle portion of the chart, which is called the majors and minors. The red and green line is a major indicator. The black and gray is a minor indicator. And basically, I'm scanning to see if we are overbought, which means the lines are above the blue line, or oversold, the lines are below the red line. And if they are, I want to see, if they're above, I want to see all the lines pointing down. If they're below, I want to see all the lines moving up. Here we've got the lines in the middle of the channel on the AUD USD. So we're going to pass. We're neither overbought or oversold. Euro USD, we are overbought, but the major lines are still going up. The minors have started to turn, but I want everybody going in the same direction. And one of the nice things about our charts is it makes it very easy to kind of figure out. I am looking for lines to go a certain direction. When I see them going in that direction, it's time to take a trade. It's kind of simple to figure out. I've never had experienced currency trading before I was taught how to use these. So, and then I'm going to see that I have consistency of the lines lining up across all three charts. So right now, overbought, but the lines are still going up. My goal is if I catch it, like over here, when we're overbought, and the lines start pointing down, I can get this run all the way through the channel till it gets down here. So here you're looking at, we had over 4 hours, a terrific run on the USD CHF. So I'm looking to try to get one of those runs. When we're up here and the lines are going up, I don't know how much more of an up move there is. So I want to do things that kind of increase the chance of having a successful trade for the number of pips I want. So can it keep going up? Can I get a buy out of this? Yeah, but again, I want to be choosy. There's less of a chance I'm going to get the pips I want when I'm overbought and I take a buy trade. Pound dollar, overbought, going up. So that's nothing there. USD Canadian dollar, we're in the middle of the channel more than halfway, so we're going to pass. USD Swiss franc, we're oversold. Minors have started to turn, but majors are still going down. I want everybody in agreement. Everybody in agreement. I don't have that. Again, USD yen, we're just about oversold. Majors going down, minors have started to turn. So I don't have consistency there. So we just looked through 6 charts. I've gone ahead and cloned this chart and put in just another 6 pairs. These are non-US pairs. So let's see what we have here. Oversold on the euro pound. Everybody's going up. And I've got what's called double cross, where the green line is on top of the red line and the gray line is on top of the black line. So I've got 3 points here. 1 that we're oversold, 2 that the lines are pointing up, and 3, I've got the green on top and the gray on top. Now, the thing I don't like about this, so I've got 3 points here. And when I have 3 points, I'm going to go and try to find some additional support. But the thing I don't like is we've got this kink in the line here. So we're going from more steep to less steep. The steepness of the green line is important to me. So when I see a less steep green line, that isn't as interesting to me as having kind of a less steep to a more steep. So this is telling me that the up move may not be as strong as I want. But if I do go to the TNTs, I want to see how many are telling me buy to support what I'm seeing in the majors and minors. The 2 orange lines are going up, which supports it. And the blue lines, which are inversely related, and each of these lines measures something different at a different speed. The 2 blue lines are going down, which means buy. So all 4 are telling me buy. When I go to my pressure, and since I've got support here, I need at least 3 out of 4, and I've got 4 out of 4. When I go here to my pressure, I've got down pressure. It's not strong down pressure, and what makes it not strong down pressure is the slope of the line. But I do have the green line on top. Green line on top gives me 1 point. If the lines were going up, that would give me a point. But the green being on top, that gives me a point. I like this, and the lines are diverging. The green line is moving away from the red line. So that's starting to tell me that it's rolling, that it's going to start going up soon. Now, the thing I like about the pressure is we're going from more steep down to less steep down. So we've got 8 points here. My only hesitancy is this. But when I have this, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more analysis to see, do I want to take the trade? And what I'm going to take a look at is what the trend is, where the support and resistance are, and how it's been moving in the channel. So with that, let us first thing I want to know is I want to see different time periods. I want to see the 2 hour and the 4 hour and see if it's telling me it is a buy. So let's take a look at that. Euro, pound, euro, pound. Here I've got the euro AUD, so I'm going to just change it to euro pound. And here I've got 6 charts that are all in the same currency pair with just different time periods. So a 5-minute, a 30-minute, a 1 hour, a 2 hour, a 4 hour, and a day chart. So on the 1 hour, this is the signal we were just looking at. I want to see what do I see on the 2 hour. And basically, I'm looking to see that we are oversold. In this case, we're oversold and the lines are going up, which I like. But what I'm trying to get a sense of is if all 3 of these are oversold, if this happens to change, the 1 hour chart happens to change, I'll still get the move from the 2 or the 4 hour. Now here on the 4 hour, we're still going down and it hasn't reached the other side. The downness has slowed. And the minors have actually started to turn, but I don't like this. I want to have all 3 down here when I take this trade. So we're going to pass on this for now and see what else there is. AUD JPY, we're in the middle of the channel. Euro CAD, we're overbought, still going up. AUD NZD, overbought, still going up. Pound yen, overbought. We've entered the channel. I am okay if we haven't gotten halfway through the channel. So I got 1 point for being overbought, 2 that kind of everybody's going down, and 3 I've got the red line on top and the black line on top. The miners have started to kind of stall out here. They started to go sideways. That doesn't bother me too much. I'm more interested in what the majors are doing. They are still going down, and actually if you look on the kink on the red line, it's kinked and it's gotten more steep right here. It's gotten just a little bit more steep. So I like that it's increased in its steepness. 2 orange lines up above on the TNTs going down, 2 blue lines going up. So everybody's telling me sell here. And I've got up pressure with the red on top. So I get a point. So I've got agreement across all 3 parts of the chart. Red's going, red is on top. And the other thing I like about this is that the green line is diverging. It's moving away from the red line, starting to roll. So I've got 8 points here. So I like this. So again, let's go back and take a look and see what happens on the 2 hour and the 4 hour. So that was the Great Britain pound yen. All right, so here's what we were just looking at. It's shy of the halfway mark, or the majors and the majors are shy of the halfway mark. That's what I'm interested in. The minors have gone a little bit beyond it. I'm interested in what the majors are doing. So setup is still good. When I look at the 2 hour chart, this is a very nice setup. These charts or these signals work on any time period. It just takes longer for the move. So this is very tight. There's nice steepness in the lines. They're all clustered together. So I like this. I don't necessarily care that they're going down, but in this case they are. So that makes me like it more. And in this case, on the 4 hour, everybody is kind of above. Everybody is above. They haven't turned yet. That's okay. I'm not expecting them to turn yet. But when the lines are up here, when they're in the overbought, they will eventually come down. So I like all three of these. This is nice to me. So when I see that I've got support against these three, I am then going to go to just a clean chart so that I can learn where my support and resistance is. So Great Britain pound, JPY, excuse me. When I get this, I want to drop in some support and resistance. If you're a light and don't know what support and resistance is, it's basically spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And the market tends to repeat where these spots are. It tends to stop. The movement of the candles will tend to naturally stop where these spots are. So it's a little bit of an art, a little bit of a science. So we've kind of stopped in here, stopped in here, stopped in here, stopped right here, and right in here. So I'm going to try to put one above and one below. On the Euro USD, these tend to be about 30 pips apart. Right here, right in here, right in here and here. Let's put one more on here. So right in here a little bit, in here, in here, in here. And we are right towards the top. I'm going to put one more in on top. Now, if it's a chart that I trade regularly, I've got this pre-built on there. And I save it with the lines on there, so I don't have to do this every time. And then I'm a little more precise in how I figure it out. So I'm going to open this back up. And we have been trading into a little bit of so I want to know where we are, but let's see, we have been kind of trading into a down channel. Knowing whether we're trading into a buy or a sell is important because that's going to help me figure out how many pips I want to take. Going back, we have a sell. We're looking at a sell trade. And the other thing I like about this, is then I want to know how many pips I have to the next support line. So I've got 50 pips. So that is very nice. 50 pips up and or 50 pips down and 7 pips up. So 50 pips down. All right. So we've got a nice move down. I'm just kind of looking it over to see how we have a little bit of a kink here on the green line from more steep to less steep. So it looks like it's slowed up a little bit, but I like this. This supports what I'm seeing here. So let's try to decide what this is worth. So we got 27 pips if we just go back down to that candle. Let's take a 10 pip sell. 10 pip sell. Last couple times we did this. We missed it. Actually, you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. Let's open up our MetaTrader 4. I am going to look and see that I've got Great Britain pound, yen. I have that open. I am going to, if I don't have it open, I'm going to go to File, Open Chart, and find pound yen. If it'll be probably in the third group here. Then I'm going to go to the second row and open up new order. I like to check to make sure that I've got the right pair, and the volume. Lot size is a function of what I've got in my account. This is a demo account. It's got 11,400 in it. So I'm just going to move this decimal place over 4. And I'm going to take a lot size of 1.1, but here is a technique to kind of minimize your risk. So if I was going to take a lot size of 1.1, I'm going to break this down into 3 trades. So we're going to take 3 trades of basically 3.4 each. 3.4 each. Well, let's make it 3.5 each. And I'm going to take 1 trade of 0.35. I'm going to just put it in as a sell. Oh, no. So, sorry, wrong spot. 0.35. We're going to do a sell by market. I'll put in the stop loss and take profit a little bit later. So I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do this 3 times. Do it again. 0.35. And I'm going to do it 1 more time. So basically, I'm taking a trade that's got a lot size of 1.1, but I am going to put in different take profits. I'm going to put in different take profits. So the first one is modify. So I right-click anywhere along it, along the line that has the information in it. And the first one I'm going to take is 10 pips. 10 pips is 100 points. We're going to use a 4-to-1. So if I put 100 points here and I click, it does the math for me. I am going to then on the second one, I am going to go for 20 pips. I'm going to keep my stop loss the same, but so 20 pips is 200 points. And then I'm going to do one for 50 pips because we've got 50 pips till we get down here. Now, so again, new order. Oops. We're going to go here and modify. So I right click, I go to modify, and I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to make it 45 pips. And I'm going to keep the stop loss the same. Now, once this first trade closes, I am going to go back in and change my stop losses to just below my entry price, so that if it does pull back, it will close out the trade. If it ends up running, which it shows that it has the chance to do, we're trading with the trend, and we've got quite a ways till we hit the that resistance line or the support line. This way, we can maximize all of it. And I like to wait till it goes a little bit more. I like to get it because the pound yen kind of bounces around a little bit. I want it to get a little further down. I want it to be more than where it is before I move that stop loss up. So you can see it's already starting to move. So now actually at 5, I can move the stop loss up. So let's do that. So I'm going to go to modify, and I am going to change the stop loss to my entry spot. So I got in at 150.943. So I'm going to, I got in at 155.31. So I'm going to go to 150.528. Oops, it's already bounced back. So I've got to wait. So look, we're going to wait till it hits here. When it hits here, when it closes that first trade, we're going to move our stop loss up on these two others. So if we get a runner, we'll be able to take advantage of the entire run. Any questions? And that'll be it for today. And this technique was given to me by or mentioned by John. I haven't used it, but I know other people who have used it. And since we're all together here today, let's give it a whirl. So we've broken down what would normally be a 1.1 lot size. I broke it into 3 of 0.35, 0.35, 0.35, which is close to 1.1. And we are going to just let all three run until we get that. Now, again, with the pound yen bounces around a lot. So we just need to be okay with it bouncing around. And let's just take one more look at the indicator before we leave. The other thing I like is we're right, we're right here. We're sitting right under a resistance line, and then the signal softened up a little bit, but again, we're oversold. Overbought. It will come down. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we're still good. We're still good. I'm happy with this. All right, gang. I would expect this may take till about noontime to close all of them. We will do this again on Monday evening. Thanks so much for being here. Trading's terrific. We're here to help. If you have any questions, go to your coach or reach out to me. Thanks so much. We'll see you on Monday evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye-bye.